Hello and welcome to our Shine Line podcast. My name is Hector Murrieta and I'm your proud principal. And I'm here with our two hosts and a very special guest, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
Hello, I'm Diego Vargas. I am part of the Sunshine Crew and, of course, my peer.
Hi, my name is Aaron Center. I'm part of the Sunshine Crew, and this is...
Hi everyone, Mayor Helen Tran for the great city of San Bernardino.
Hello, welcome. Thank you for your time today. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great.
I don't mean to start this off too serious. I want to ask, well, I was already going to ask how your day was going to be. He's kind of beat me to the punches. So my first question is going to be, what do you do for fun outside of work?
What do I do for fun outside of work?
Yes.
I love to be lost in my garden. I think it's so beautiful to be in nature and my hands in the dirt to prune the plants, to beautify my landscape. A little bit more adventure side, I love to mountain bike with my husband, and we in the winter season we go snowboarding. So we're very active, and we just love to just keep an active life, but also be in nature.
Super cool. I couldn't expect you to go mountain biking. Right?
Yeah.
I used to ride my bikes. Me and my friends would go out sometimes, like maybe around 5 years ago.
Oh,
Right? When we were young, we would be on our
yes.
bikes and we would go to the parks and stuff.
Yes.
And like now it's kind of like the parks are a little run down now. So like what would you say to a student who feels there aren't any safe places for them and their friends to hang out?
You know, and I understand when folks feel unsafe at parks, and that's why, as the mayor of the city of San Bernardino, we made it a priority that we have to ensure our parks are safe, it's clean, it's maintained, it's in proper shape, so our children are not hurt from the structure, the playground. So we've invested a lot into the parks this past year in 2024. We've partnered with our supervisor, Joe Baca, who poured in funds from the county to help improve our parks, our fields, and the city staff are working together right now to ensure that the parks are safer. There's not folks who are making it unsafe, right? So we're really being committed.
I want to follow up. What's the first park you'd like to see restored and why?
Right now, the biggest park that I'm seeing that I would love to see restored very soon, and it's going to happen next year for completion, is the Seacom Lake Park. It has a beautiful lake. It's going to be fully renovated. It's being invested with $13.8 million, and we have investment coming in from our supervisor. Actually, not supervisor, Assembly member James Ramos is what I heard recently. So we're going to announce that our State of the City coming up October 14th.
Okay. I'm very excited for that.
I'll make sure to go to the grand reopening.
Please come to
surely.
come to the grand opening, but also come to the State of the City.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's free for the entire community.
Okay.
Just
for
register
sure.
and then come at the Historic California Theater.
Historic California Theater.
Yeah, it's in downtown.
Okay, for sure. I'm pretty sure I passed it a couple of times.
Yes, you do,
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's very historic. It's almost 100 years old.
Oh,
really?
Dang.
It's being renovated right now, so when we have the State of the City, it's going to be at the grand opening,
When is it going to open again?
October 14th.
October 14th.
4:30 p.m. to 5:30 is the reception, community reception. 5:30, 6:30 is the program.
Okay. I'm actually pretty excited for that.
Yes.
We're going to have to check it out.
A little bit of trivia for all of you. Before you guys came to Sierra, we used to have our graduations there.
Oh,
At the
really?
California. Oh,
Yeah.
see?
Right? Might actually
But then
have
we
to go.
outgrew it. We outgrew it, right?
Absolutely. So the California, did you guys know we have a maestro, Anthony Partner, who is the creator of the Black Panther?
Oh.
Yes, we have some very famous people in our city. Did you guys know that?
Oh,
I
yes,
didn't-
Jaden
I
Daniels.
didn't-
Jaden
Right,
Daniels,
Jaden Daniels
the
for
first
sure.
Heisman Trophy in our city, in the
Yeah.
region. So
Right.
there's a lot of talents
Mhm.
come out of our community.
Right. Me and Diego are up
Yourselves
next.
as well,
Yes,
because you look at what you guys doing.
Best believe. I'm gonna try to shift it towards mental health a little bit.
Absolutely.
Mental health could be hard to bring up, so this is the only way I seen fit. What would you tell to a student and families who feel like there aren't enough safe places, or I'm gonna reword that. How would you help them reach out to the resources? How would you expand the resources to get it out there to the communities?
Beautiful question, by the way.
Thank you.
As someone who grew up with humble beginnings, not we didn't have anything. Where my parents are refugee immigrants from Vietnam, so I'm first generation born here in the United States,
Oh,
and
wow.
first to go to college, and never would have imagined to be a mayor, right?
Right.
And when I look back at my own family's family journey, I think about how did my parents get through all that with not speaking English and just a lot of challenges and struggles, right? From humble beginnings with not having much at all and having to survive day by day to keep a roof over your head and food at the table to just thrive. As a mayor, I'm very much about pushing resources out to our community. And when I see a family struggling, I'm all over it.
Yeah.
And I always make sure staff and the work that we have to do to serve this community, because we're on taxpayers' dime, hard-earned taxpayers' dollars, right? That's paying us to serve this community. Well, I always advocate for push information out. If it's about giving mental health resources, it's about resources to ensure that kids have safe places to go to, or events, or just resources in general to help folks to stay in their homes, to have job opportunities. I'm always all about pushing it out, right? And I'm pushing it out in places where social media is now, because everyone has phones.
Yeah.
So they have access to that. So where can we push information out to make sure that the resources is there and available? What I found as the mayor of the city is that there's a lot of resources, but people don't know.
Yeah.
So I always tell folks, if you don't know something, say something. Did you know we have a government that works for us and serves for us? Did you reach out to your council members who represent you? Do you if they don't, or if they're not responsive, reach out to the mayor. Reach out to your city government. They're here to serve you, right? And so I'm really big about working with the county too, because they have a lot of resources to supplement the city.
Yeah.
So we all have to work together. So that's key. That's huge. There's lots of resources. Know that.
Okay. For example, what's one resource you can give me right now that, let's say, I was having a really bad day, did not want to be home, so I just want to go take a bus, because I'm a student. Students ride the buses for free, so I just go get on the bus and I'm like, I just don't want to be home. So where would you say I should go?
Did you know, and you just said it, that students ride the bus for free? Did you know that?
Yes.
So I sit on the Omnitrans board, which is that oversees all the buses in our city.
Yeah.
And so as a board of director for Omnitrans, that was huge. And I kept saying, oh, that's beautiful. Let's
Right,
keep
it
pushing.
is.
Because when we have decision making, we as a board make a decision for, students to ride the buses for free. I would say there are locations where you can go to the recreation centers, right? That serves for our kids, youth activities, knowing your bus lines and schedule, and make sure that connects to our city line, and go to our parks department where we have a list of activities for our youth, for our families. Look to your, that's why you have to reach out to our city, because we have our website with all of the departments. Parks Department has all the recreational schedule. We're trying to push that information out, right? And it's just making sure that you know what's available. People don't know unless you inquire or at least tap into it.
Yeah.
And I think that's where a lot of times, people don't know that there's all of these activities happening. I'm trying to do, as the mayor, push it out to say, hey, there's this event coming up. Did you know today at Cal State, 6 to 9 p.m., there is free event because today's Native American Day, and I'm wearing a Native American shirt to promote it. That is there for folks to understand the culture of the Native Americans who were the first people of this land, right?
Yeah.
And honoring that. We honor all of our cultures. We're folks from different backgrounds. How do we embrace the diverse community that we live in, and make sure that we are all valued? Did I answer?
Yes, ma'am, you
Good.
did. Thank you very much.
I think it was a
Absolutely.
beautiful answer, to be
Thank
honest.
you.
It
Thank
was.
you.
I want to add on the culture thing. I really agree with it, because in a way it's so beautiful to see other diverse cultures, like I want to say, in like religion wise, like Buddhism, Catholicism. I think it's such a beautiful thing that people can be open-minded and embrace.
Yes.
How do I say it? It makes me proud to see like everybody who my bad, I'm just dragging on.
No, we're one community.
Yeah.
We may be different, and different cultures, different race, different whoever we are from different backgrounds, right? we value the same things.
Yeah.
We want a community that's safe, that's healthy, that's thriving, that we have a place to go to recreationally. That's what I'm trying to do as your mayor, is try bring all those things here to the city, because this city is a city of opportunity. And I'd said it when I was campaigning, that this city is a sleeping giant. There's so much we can do because everything is developed around us except for San Bernardino.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
for
time.
surely.
San Bernardino's time.
Right. It's
So
long overdue.
we're in the infancy stage of something big happening.
Mhm.
Of course, especially with all this volume of Jaden Daniels and
Yes, and that
other
too.
other football players.
Yes, and that's just small things igniting something big, right?
course.
You have a downtown that is a blank canvas. We could be designing a downtown that's going to be the largest downtown in the Inland Empire, just so you guys know that. So we can make it to sustain any pandemic that happens down in the future, anything that can create a ghost downtown that some downtowns are suffering. We're going to make sure that doesn't happen. This downtown is going to be a downtown that's going to be thriving through anything, sustained through anything beyond our lives.
And I'd love to see that.
It's going to happen.
Right.
I feel it, I see it, and that's why I'm so determined as your mayor to make sure that we make that happen.
Okay, thank you so much.
No, you're welcome.
How early can we see changes, would you say, like as an estimate?
So with this, serving as a mayor is 4 years, and crazy enough, I'm already going into my reelection 26, and I just felt like I just got in and I'm scratching the surface, right? But I am going to run for reelection because I know that there's a lot of great work that's needed, and hopefully, the community sees that the work I've done so far in the first term. The downtown would be the second term is what I'm seeing because of timing and how things happen. Is really just igniting it. But setting the structure in place, the foundation in place is key, right?
Yes.
And so I feel like the first term I've already done a lot of activities to make sure that our parks are being improved. It's clean, it's safe, it's healthy. Our streets are getting paved, our lights are being fixed, and finding innovative ways to do things to ensure that our those basic things are in the homelessness crisis that we're facing, right? What are we doing to address that? And we're doing a lot, just so you guys know. I know a lot of folks say, well, we're seeing it everywhere. I said, this didn't happen overnight.
Yeah.
What we're trying to do is create an infrastructure to ensure that we're addressing it the right way.
And
with
slowly,
compassion.
I'd like to add on. And
No.
slowly this morning, I've been noticing a change. Like I've noticed streets been getting cleaner. I was with my dad this morning and we're just driving down down Baseline. I looked to my right. There's like nobody on the street. There's no trash, and it just made me feel prouder of like where I live.
Yes. It's how you feel when you drive down your streets, your community, your city, right?
Yeah.
And so I keep telling staff that as I meet with the city manager, who is the driver of results in our city government, because it's a council manager form of government. As your mayor, I am the chief spokesperson of the city. I don't make the laws of the city, the council does. That's why you have to understand the structure of our city, and we need to educate ourselves. How does the city is run? Right?
Yeah.
I'm the cheerleader. I push things out as I need to as a chief spokesperson, just like your president, right? Then you have Congress, who is like the council in this format. So it's making sure that we maintain the city that way. When people drive through the city, the streets are being cleaned, the trees are being trimmed, the lights are on. All of those things, small things matter. So when you do that, then you have investors coming in. They're keeping our city clean. Let's invest.
Yeah.
But if they don't see those things, they don't want to touch it.
Yeah, I
That's
understand.
what's important.
How would you say the city is making it easier for students and families to ask for help with their mental health without feeling judged?
Beautiful question.
Thank you.
For a city to show that we care is that you'll see that we are accessible, that we're promoting things to address mental health illness, right? If we're having events to show there's wellness events, there's events where families can go to and feel safe. And so anything that we're pushing out is the appearance of, hey, we're here to be with open arms to serve you. If we're not doing that, we need to hear from you. You need to come to council meetings to speak up and say, can you guys work more on addressing mental health issues in our community? Can you work more with the school district to make sure that our children is being served to address the well-being of mental health, right? So when we hear those things, we work harder to push those efforts and resources out to the families who are suffering mental health illness. Because that is the power of a community coming to us at council meetings and speaking during public comments. You have 3 minutes, or sometimes, a minute and a half, depending on how many speakers come out. And we hear you. It's very powerful.
What's how would I know when to show up to a council meeting, or where be
Great question.
Thank you.
So council meetings meet twice a month. It's the first and third Wednesdays every month, unless we have other special meetings that we will call additional meetings. We have that available on our city website that you could look up what the future council meetings and agendas. Sometimes you want to look at the agendas. It also helps when we have voices of the community saying, Council, that's an excellent policy that you're bringing forward. Can you make sure that you support that item? When we hear that, we hear what matters to you, right? And even you could come and speak about anything. If it's not on the agenda, you speak, I just want to say what we care about. Mental health illness in our community is a big issue, and I just want you as a leader to know that.
Yeah.
You want to shout out the website for those who don't know?
Yes, the website is www.sbcity.org.
www.sbcity.org. Okay, for sure.
Yes. And then if you have social media, go to our follow our social media, following. Even me, Mayor Helen Tran.
Okay, for sure. Okay, I want to follow up with a mental health question, but I want to ask you something about mental health.
Yes.
How do you take care of your own mental health? Like, say, a little rest day. What does a rest day look like for you?
I love that question, by the way. I do live a very busy life as a mayor, not only as a mayor, but as a mother of 4 children. I have a 15-year-old, a 9-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 22-month-old. Yes, I'm a busy mama, but I do have support around me, family support that helps me with the kids, and a school that really caters to the needs. And all 3 of the 4 do all attend public school of the school district of San Bernardino.
Cool.
How I take care of myself for my mental well-being is every morning I do wake up and I make it a commitment for myself that I need a physical workout to start the day. Okay. So I wake up about 5 a.m., I go straight to the gym, and I do a 15-20 minute quick, like strength training, little cardio, and then I go home to have clarity, my mindset to know what the day is going to look like. I start having phone calls with my key folks, a couple staff members, a couple community members that I rely on, because I can't do this myself as a mayor. So, or a couple colleagues, I call them, hey, good morning, good day, what's up, what's going on, what do we need to do, how do we need to tackle this issue, this came up, how do we tackle that? So every day is a new day, and that's how I really take care of making sure my well-being is priority. I always tell folks, if you can't take care of yourself, how do you take care of thousands or people you serve, right? Or even your own family.
It's very true.
Right? So I always make it a habit. And my husband is a big cheerleader for me. Go to the gym. Good job. So I really appreciate that, because my well-being and it is very important in order for me to serve.
I actually agree with you on in the morning going to work out. We actually have a weight room right here in
Yes.
in our school.
Just opened up recently.
I know. They had a tour for it. I think it was 2 days ago, right? And we were having a fair, but when it started opening, I just loved to be there every morning. It made me feel more energized. It made me feel like myself.
Even if it's only 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I always tell folks, it doesn't have to be an hour. Whatever fits your schedule. If it says I'm so busy, I can only commit 15, 20 minutes. I go and boom, 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 and I hit the day going, but it really makes a difference. Though.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect
does.
it to.
You don't think, but it does. Because they was like, oh, you look really great. It's like, oh, that 20 minutes every single day adds
really
up.
So maybe I should really keep doing it.
Yes.
Yeah, when I used to feel real stressed out living I used to live with my mom.
Yeah.
I moved out, but I used to feel real stressed out at that house. Whenever I would feel stressed out, I would just go on a run. And I'm not gonna lie, that really calms you down.
Because it creates a really positive energy for your body. Drink lots of water. I always tell folks water is your best friend, and always make sure you hydrate yourself. And a little bit of exercise and water is your antidote, is your medicine, because we're naturally supposed to be healthy. What you feed yourself, how you treat yourself is key. Okay. Maybe I should add this too. What also helped, because I'm an optimist. I'm a natural optimist. I always have an optimistic mindset.
Mm-hmm.
So I always think of situation, whether it's hard or challenging, there's something beyond that. Whatever's challenging creates big opportunities. So I don't take a challenge as a negative thing. I always look at situations, even when someone comes to me and in a negative or very disrespectful manner, I always look at where are you coming from? Something's triggering this, not me.
Yeah.
So it's always looking at things when you're faced with adversities. You have to look at it. There's something deeper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope that adds to that.
Definitely added. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well, thank you for the rich conversation, everybody, and thank you for watching. Stay tuned because we're going to come right back and continue our conversation with Mayor Tran.